you just hold that? Hey. Can you, okay, make Zenku touch. Other leg forward. Okay, and hold it in the other hand, that's it. And then make Gakuzuki. This one? No, Gakuzuki. That's it. Make Gakuzuki. And stop. Okay, so, not so bad, right? Not so bad. Like, I think I chose the wrong person to give a bad example. But let's pretend he's not so good. Okay, yeah. Okay, so yeah. a lot of people are doing this, right? A lot of people are doing this who you know, like really, the line should be. Oh yeah, hold it. Like the line is where your body joints are facing. A lot of people are a bit like this, yeah, where really hips not so much square on. Also, well, I would argue the reason why I show you like a little bit tailbone. Fine as you are, I'm going to correct you in a minute. But tailbone's a little bit out. So tailbone's sticking down about, hips about that point. So really, you know, if you look at the vectors of how he's punching, it's quite malaligned on purpose. It's not malaligned, it's badly aligned. Okay, but really, like, okay, go back to where you were. To the good person. Good version, yeah, good version. Yeah. So, I mean, with the one thing I would say, is that there's a little bit of a, if you can, yeah. There's a little bit of a tilt in his hip, so he's lost his center a little bit. That's the only bad thing I would say. Well, it's kind of fundamental, but it's important. But that kind of sometimes over-rotates you. But you want to have this sense that all elements of that technique is going to a point. And a lot of people aren't achieving this. Okay, relax, thank you. Okay, guys, you can take your belts, you get the idea, yeah? So, of course, ankle flexibility is always an issue, but certainly by Shodan, if your foot can't kind of point anything other than more than 45 degrees, by Shodan, not cube raise, but Shodan, you're going to compensate by that by creating a connection with your front leg. You're going to overturn your front foot if your back foot can't turn. You're not going to have that foot completely straight and that foot pointing out there and forever trying to reach connection. Cube grades, below black belt, then of course you're trying to explore how flexible your body can become. The journey from beginner to Shodan is about fulfillment of potential, like not just making generic shapes, yeah? But after that, if you haven't got particularly flexible ankles, then you're going to compensate. An awful lot of people haven't compensated. A lot of black belts haven't compensated. And you're trying to punch without that back leg being engaged. So if you're not particularly flexible, then you want to make sure you compensate with the front leg and make sure that this leg is being able to drive in. And one point I would say from Marcelo is that, like, you're not the only one, but there's not a lot of people who are a little bit losing your center rather than keeping this engaged. And then when you're driving, because it's like this, it becomes quite upper body dominant rather than engaging here and then it's lower body dominant. That's what you're looking for. Understand? Any questions?